Hello. Welcome to hashtag Justice for HC and the Masks, the New Generation system. My name is Chris, and people above me and to my right, are people in the game, except for down in one corner, you'll see something that says featuring John.
Yep.
Featuring John as Drake.
Yep.
The artist formerly known as Drake.
Next time I come up with a superhero name, I'm just gonna ask y'all for ideas.
Don't do that. That'll make it way worse.
No, I'm totally gonna go with it.
How about Pusha T? It's a good name.
Okay, no. You can go for the planets. How about Mars? How about Bruno Mars?
Yes.
I was thinking of being an Irishman named Lee Bruce.
No, I got it. You can be kind of a short, tough guy. We'll call you Pitbull.
Ooh.
Okay, nice.
It's got to be Thomas Paine Train. Come on.
Or you'll be an older guy with a handlebar mustache.
Named
I would
Jesus.
call you.
I'm not my dad, so I'm gonna have to say no to that.
No. You don't name him your dad.
No, I
you
mean
name
no
him Hogan the Hulk.
No, your dad is a weird name for a superhero. See, this is why we need to come up with names for you guys.
Your dad?
Sorry to interrupt.
Your dad is Rock. Hey, what?
Who's that in the sky? Your
dad.
So before we start the camp adventures,
Well, your mom.
we'll go with the name of the adventure. It's only 2 sentences this time.
Hello, mother.
Oh, okay,
Hello, father.
God.
Nope.
Damn it.
Oh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch us all night long.
This camp's going to get sexy.
I
Welcome
don't know
to
how I
Camp
feel
Granada.
about that.
So
It's
it's
very
been
entertaining.
a couple weeks, maybe up to a month, and things are getting prepared. There are hundreds of people that have signed up.
Hundreds of applicants.
Now, they actually
Can we have a
don't-
quick montage of them showing their superpower while we sit at the bench and judge them?
Judge them
Maybe.
harshly.
Yeah.
Now,
I think we
they
should
act-
have a reality TV show where they all compete to become, our
The next top model.
Waffle
Yeah.
King!
America votes.
No, America's stupid. We can't have.
Whoa.
America would
Whoa.
choose some pretty boy who farts rainbows.
You cannot
Well,
trust
first of all,
America's.
I leave the team. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I think years of reality TV television have taught us you can't trust America to make good decisions.
There's nothing wrong with looking good.
There is if that's all you can do.
Now, what they eventually ended up doing,
Biggest power.
through some research, they actually get the countdown to 12 people. Now, there is actually still a superhero camp going on, but Crimson Mask actually kind of uses it as a camp thing. So he actually brings in camp counselors and
Nice.
to actually have an event while your event is going on.
Okay, so there's like a bigger camp, and then we're kind of split off from that bigger camp doing our thing.
We've got our
Yeah.
a pared down group.
Yes.
What is the super camp called?
Super camp.
Super camp.
Camp Justice.
Oh. Shouldn't it have like some made up Indian name like all camps do? Like Camp
No.
Okubatabi?
Camp
Because it is
it's camp-
2018.
It's Camp
No, right.
Wanatonka. Come
Camp Okubatabi.
It's Camp Wanahakalugi.
So do you want to name it for where it's actually located?
Are you saying the Pootie Tang is racist? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So then it would be Camp Hain Pilgrim Park.
What? It's in the middle of the city?
Yes.
What a lame camp.
Well, how about we call it Camp Pilgrim?
Camps in the middle of city are full of homeless people. This isn't good.
Not this one. Well, that park has never been full of homeless people. There's too many weird supernatural things going on there. So let's have the camp there instead.
Yeah. Well, We all know what sort of scary stories we're going to tell around the fire.
None
about the
whatsoever.
Hanged pilgrim and
Yes.
So,
The
Actually,
hanged
lots of
pilgrim should
people
be
to
one of the
get.
camp counselors.
so I am going to go through the 12.
He's like the groundskeeper Willie of camp.
Ooh, we have 12 people. Let's do this.
so. Are we
I
the-
will ask.
I'm sorry. Are we the counselors?
Kind of, yes.
No.
Okay.
Whoa, what?
Yes. And I'll break that down in a moment.
Okay.
So, there is a British kid with a messed up history named Catalyst.
I'd choose him.
Now I
Oh.
should.
Yeah, let's let Weapon have the messed up one.
Yeah. Oh.
Now I should also tell you, he is actually the time lost version of a superhero or supervillain.
Named Catalyst.
Named Catalyst.
Is that Idris Elba?
Yes. He grows up to be Idris Elba. You should be scared. You should be scared.
I should be happy. That's a great way to grow up. Idris Elba is awesome. Do I know what Catalyst's power is?
Yes.
He
Which
catalyzes
is?
things.
He can absorb energies and project beams out of him. But unlike most people that project beams, he can project them from any point his field covers. So he can shoot things from the back of his head.
That's awesome.
So he can literally shoot rainbows out of his butt.
Yeah.
Good, but it's not rainbows. And Catalyst is actually a villain because he's more of the vigilante type now that just goes after people with no concern of law or right or wrong.
I'll string a bell of him.
Yes.
Wow, you should totally not give him over to me.
There
Or
is.
that other show that he was on.
Luther?
Which one?
Luther?
Yeah. How very Luther of him.
How very Dark Tower of him.
How very dark power of him.
Next is a young woman named Dynamo.
Should it be Dynama?
Now,
That's a hilarious foreign language joke.
Okay.
And
We
you
don't-
want to tell us what their deals are?
Our words don't have genders.
You put them all
Mark.
down, and then you can ask questions.
How are you asking them that, Empyrean? Hey, what's your deal?
No,
Yeah.
I'm reading their file. If there's a file on them,
There will, but like I said, I'm going to put them all out first, and you can ask questions. Basically, a young super soldier named Envoy. He is part of Aegis.
Yeah. My dude.
This one everyone will enjoy.
So he's a child soldier?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Just what we need.
Elite's protege.
Oh,
Does he wear
yay.
More armored.
Is that his
Armored tights?
nephew or his
Yes, it's actually his nephew.
his nephew? Okay, that's what I thought. I had the same last name, so I was like,
Try not to hold it against him, I guess.
Shouldn't it be his ward?
Now, he doesn't want to take care of kids.
No. Who does? My mom doesn't.
I know.
actually, she does now. She
No,
just
right,
doesn't
other
want to take
people's
care of you.
Other people's kids.
A villain that
It
is
was just
trying, a young villain that is trying to turn around and become a hero.
I don't know.
Not
if
with
she's
the
named
name
after-
Harbinger, she isn't.
Right. Mass Effect 3, anybody? And 2?
An archer that Arc like knows.
Oh.
I don't have a snide comment
Should
about that.
June be jealous?
I know. Trouble in Paradise.
I can only see half of your face, Shane. It's very strange.
That's all I want you to see.
Okay.
A smartass named Offset. Twins.
He looks too old to go to camp.
It's fine. That first I did this, and second of all, we are doing active things. So I can put people in their 20s to be 16.
Right, that's
I'm
true.
allowed to do
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
Rook and Raven.
Rook and
Or
Raven.
twins.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Well, she looks like she's 16 and he looks like he's 17.
Oh,
It's
there's
more
those
like
twins.
he's 22, but yeah.
She looks 12.
You look 12.
The daughter
wow.
of the protector, she's a protector of Hawaii. Her family has been that
She's
hereditary
not doing a
reader.
good job.
Well, her father was killed, and she was trained by her elderly aunt, so she needs experience, or elderly grandparent. She has come here to get experience.
My character is struggling not to sing the song "Skyrockets in Flight."
But
Afternoon delight.
her home country's on fire right now. She needs to go back and save her people.
A young woman that only goes by synthesis. She is basically wearing full clothes, masked. You have no idea who she is.
Well,
But
that's
her
not
picture's
creepy.
right there.
Not creepy at all.
There's another picture
And-
right behind her.
YouTube's biggest superhero celebrity, Taupe.
Taupe.
Taupe? Like the color?
Yep, like
Nope.
the color,
Like the slang.
like a tote bag.
That's tote bag. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I
not
know.
tote.
She's totes.
She's
Wait.
toted dopes.
What's her YouTube channel called?
Something Taupe. I'd have to look it up. I don't know.
Because that last name
Is it
really good for a
Prototype?
YouTube channel.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Could be tried and true.
Ooh. That's a good one.
So those are the 12
It's
actual
Prototype.
people that got through all the screenings before they got to you.
Cool.
Okay. Well,
What are their powers?
I vote for Knock because I've seen the Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
do too because I know her.
I'm
just as
gonna
far
point
as
out
getting
that
her on my
there
team.
are there 6 of us? Oh, yeah, I'm a stupid person.
Is she related to Hope Sandoval,
I don't know who that is.
singer from Mazzy Star?
No.
So, Chris, what are all of their powers?
Okay, Catalyst, like I said, energy projection. He can absorb attacks at him, launch energy from any direction from the field around him.
Or he catalyzes.
Yes. Dynamo is incredibly strong and tough.
Dynamite.
Envoy is also very strong and tough, and he's got unusual senses. His senses are more designed. He can see weakness and flaws and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't want him around. He'd be real bad if we got into a fight.
Why?
Because he could cut right to the heart of you. Find your deepest, deepest,
right to the heart of you,
darkest
Baxter.
flaw.
So would you want them on your team?
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
the file does mention one quick thing about him. They all have their issues. One thing does come up with Envoy.
What's that?
He's a sociopath.
See what I said?
I pick Envoy.
You said child soldier.
Right.
Well, that's actually why he joined that, because he already was. And he decided he would rather,
Put it to good use.
good use.
Is there a screening process where sociopaths get through?
He's a legitimate citizen, member of society.
Still,
And
what is
an
our
agent-
screening?
Well, we know that Envoy is not going on your team. Next.
Well, we know it doesn't check for sociopaths.
Right. Next, we're going to find out that
Aiden is-
Offset's a child molester. I mean, come on, people.
Aiden,
I think he's
It's pretty
actually
much
masquerading
got-
as a teenager.
weapons, gadgets, and he seems to be some sort of computer expert.
Okay.
Who was this?
Exemplar.
Exemplar.
Exemplar. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
Harbinger.
Like a sweet name.
Harbinger can manipulate fear.
Oh, so she is a harbinger of sorrow.
My character does not like her one whole bit because I fear nothing.
That's what you
Nothing
think.
can fear me.
Well, you do because you have a stat for it.
Right.
She can be on my team. I'm used to conditions.
Knock is a skilled bow into bows. Has a gold medal from the last Olympics. Also, top-notch martial artists. At some point during the last Olympics, her and Arclight had a strip sparring match.
Whoa.
So June
should be.
should be jealous.
Oops.
I'm not bringing any of that up.
Yeah, you're not bringing that up. There's nowhere in the files about that. There are files, though. There are plenty of pictures of him with her during the last Olympics, though.
So if
Yes.
I do a quick
Wow.
Google search, that'll find its way into my Google search.
No, because my family is one of the richest in the world and real good tech experts. That's not anywhere.
Offset
Maybe rumors.
turn
There
off
probably have some
powers.
rumors.
What's
Offset
that?
is what?
can turn off powers.
Oh.
He can also launch psychic assaults on your brain and cause brain hemorrhages.
Oh.
You totally use that in camp.
Uh,
All right, go brain hemorrhage.
don't worry.
Raven
I have a fate. I'll survive.
is a sorceress.
Nice.
The brain.
Rook is a
Really?
sorcerer.
Raven, you say?
Rook and
Is a
Raven are both
sorcerer.
sorcerers.
No, we just need Beast Boy.
We've got
Skyrocket is a speedster,
Teen Titan.
but a little bit more also into air manipulation, and she can fly.
She shoots sparks when she runs,
Like Jubilee?
like Jubilee.
Synthesis
Let's have a jubilee.
Synthesize it.
can mimic any minerals and can also travel through them.
Interesting.
And Taupe has light control.
I want synthesis on my team for the tug of war.
So Taupe is just a really cool DJ, is what you're saying.
She's Dazzler.
Kind of, yeah.
She's
Except
just a really cool DJ.
Dazzler is like, not goth.
Well, sure.
Because if you had light powers, would taupe be the color you'd pick to name yourself after? No. Come on.
No.
She's not
Right.
named after the color.
No, I know that. It's spelled different. But it sounds like it.
I say we do this completely by random.
Well, for quick things, first of all, quick thing. Taupe is actually a mixture of totally and dope.
Sure.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Totally dope.
So let's do this really quick.
She didn't
I don't have a lot of
figure
game
out how to work
space
in her
here.
last name to her superhero name. That's just a real shame.
It is, because it's a good last name.
True Light.
Yeah. True Colors. I mean, it's got a theme song and everything.
They're shining through.
That's right.
I'm
Where are we all going?
breaking you into your three teams.
Oh, we
So
don't-
we're-
Working us into hell.
1 second. Apparently, I just closed Roll20.
oh, you
Oh,
should have
no.
done that.
Balance and Weapon are on a
Or you
team,
gonna
huh?
run.
Yep.
So all these people seem like they're really troubled, and I wasn't aware that we were supposed to be like role models for them.
Why are they troubled?
Oh, I don't know. One of them causes fear and goes by as my harbinger.
But she is trying to be a hero.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing.
One of them is a sociopath.
Who's a soldier that is training to be a soldier to control those impulses.
Right, absolutely.
And one of
I
them
mean,
has seduced one of the camp counselors already.
You don't know that.
So, quick thing on that one. Envoy, I'm kind of basing on Shaw from Persons of Interest.
No, I picked that up immediately.
Or how about what's his name from Expanse?
So that means after one episode, we'll switch her. And she won't be a sociopath anymore.
He's not a sociopath. He's something different.
Well, I mean, he doesn't go out of his way to harm people, but I mean, he doesn't have any problems breaking your face or putting a hole in your skull.
For him, it's
Amos is just traumatized out.
Yeah.
Amos is just traumatized out.
Yeah, Amos is already recognized that he can't tell right from wrong, so he just follows somebody else's lead.
Right, he's traumatized out.
Oh.
I say I only watched the first season, but he certainly has no compulsions against violence.
No. I mean, he follows Naomi for the most part until later on in this show.
His is actually more about he is going to make the decision more than violence. If the solution is nonviolence, he won't use it.
Yeah, at this point, he trusts the one chick to make his moral decisions.
So, I'm sorry, are these the teams?
Those are the 12 people, yes, and those are the teams.
Okay.
I'm just removing those for now.
Because Arclight and I were on the same team. We are on Team Fancy Unicorn together.
Yep.
Nope, not now.
Oh,
well, we had a great team name.
So now we have to fight over who gets the team name?
Because we came up with it together.
Hey, you know what, Gauntlet?
Okay.
I'm going to be a friend of yours. I'm going to say you can have that name for your team.
You know what, Arclight? You can have Team Fancy Unicorn. I will instead be Team Fancy Unicorn featuring Gauntlet.
I like it.
Oh, why? I hate you. I was totally going to give you Team Unicorn too.
Well, that's what she started. That's what she started with, and then I suggested we add Fancy. And thus the best team name was born.
Except we're not going to use it. Arclight.
Ash's team.
Who's on teams? I'm just completely missing it, I guess.
Like a Fancy Unicorn.
You are on a team, Arclight.
Okay, I see.
Because you don't want to put me and Empyrean on the same team.
No, I thought that was what was going to happen. It was going to be great.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Let Drake tell you how happy it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think that would have been better.
So balance.
Mm-hmm.
So he put the light and the dark together. Sorry.
Has anyone ever told you that your real name is two first names put together?
Nobody's mentioned it, but it could be.
Garetti isn't really
it's named Garrity.
It's Garrity.
I don't know a Garrity. Do you know a Garrity?
He's Garrett-ish.
I know a Garrett, but not a Garrett.
Yeah, I know a Garrett. Not a Garrity.
Oh, yeah, I know Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he the drug dealer further down the street that sells weed?
No, that's
Tyler.
Oh, that's.
By the way, Tyler is in the camp somewhere.
What?
What? He's a superhero?
Yes.
You know it.
Oh,
he's super good at selling drugs.
He's got some pharmacological powers.
Pharmacological powers. Oh.
Man, they tell me the way I cut my product is magic.
What? Only 1% rat poison?
Like you can't even tell.
Baby aspirin.
Right.
First team, go ahead and pick somebody.
Well,
Who's first team?
Yeah.
You guys
That's
can
true.
decide.
We should probably actually randomize that.
Yep.
Roll for it.
All right, I will roll
I will roll.
for us.
Go ahead there. Gauntlet. Katie.
D6.
Are we all condition free?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to roll conditions then.
8. Number 8 on the list.
All right, Gauntlet rolled a 3. I rolled an 8.
Hang on.
She only rolled 1d6 though. Gauntlet should roll again.
Someone said roll a d6.
Who's that, Envoy? I mean, if we're going left to right, top to bottom,
And just
it'd be
roll
Envoy.
conditions.
So we got Envoy then, Arclight.
Did somebody pick
Wait,
already?
what?
No, that was just to see who went first.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going first.
So
Okay.
I rolled
Alright.
the same thing with an extra die.
You totally did.
Yep.
So we're getting the sociopath, Empyrean.
Any consensus on who you want?
It's KT. It's fine.
I would like one of these.
He'll probably follow orders.
I mean, I'm willing to go with your gut feeling, so long as you can justify it to me.
I think I could justify any of them, really.
I know. It's such a hard choice. Why did we have to go first? Why couldn't you suck at rolling dice?
You could have just volunteered to roll.
You can pass.
No, we're not passing. So long as it's not the person you went against the Olympics with.
Why?
Because you already know what they're able to do, and I'd rather choose a dark horse. Does that make sense?
I'm fine with that for the first choice, but after that, all bets are off.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, I'm thinking you need to keep her on your team so you can keep that information contained.
Yeah, I want her on my team, so that we can just
So that you
avoid
can make
any.
out with her and ruin your
avoid any
relationship
awkward-
with you.
If Arclight has
Possibly.
sex in this game one more time.
He actually never has, but
How about one more makeout session? One more time.
okay, well that might be applicable. What's the difference between Raven and Rook? Personality
One's
wise,
a
anything?
boy and one's a girl.
Yeah, I got that gauntlet.
Come with a
thank you.
match set.
One of them is 16, one of them is 17. They're twins.
Oh right, I take the younger one.
So you're looking through the files, and it's kind of dancing around something. And Arclight, you actually kind of pick it up reading through the files.
Oh.
They are identical twins.
Eh?
Hmm.
But one's a boy.
One's a trap.
It's an Elric Alphonse sort of situation.
All right, check.
But-
Check.
Other files show that there was only one child born.
Oh, so they
And
don't
they're
have a
identical.
soul.
They're not ginger.
She could be.
All right, let's see.
I mean, it's entirely up to you, man. I'm giving you you're the brains of the operation like normal. You're the leader of our team when
We
we're
got
not a
Soldier
team.
Boy. We got Fearmonger. We have our basically Paragon. Our tech guy. Our archer. I'm kind of partial to beacons.
This is
But-
going to be the whole adventure.
Fine, go with the knock, because I don't know anything that y'all two may have had. Fine, go with her. That's cool.
No, I said I'd pick somebody dark horse for the first one. So
Okay, I think I just opened up all the pictures for you guys to grab, so you can just grab whoever you wanted.
synthesis was a mineral power, right? Like she can adapt her
Yes.
body to be whatever.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take Raven.
Okay, pull them up to you.
I tried, and then she disappeared.
Really?
I still see her.
Oh, there she goes. Okay.
Balance and weapon.
Well, I think we should, balance and weapon, sure. They're second.
My vote's for Harbinger.
You want the fearmonger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fearmonger!
Okay, take her. Sure, we take Harbinger.
Go ahead and take Empyrean Gauntlet.
So, I have two thoughts here, Empyrean.
Yep.
First is, we should take all the troubled people so that we can lock them down and keep them safe from everybody else.
I actually think that's a brilliant idea because you have weapon on one team and Drake on the other. Let's
Right.
take the most troubled people that we can get.
Right,
Oh my
They'll
god.
probably be way more stable with us.
right. That was kind of my thought. My other thought
entirely inaccurate.
was we pick the people who we think would be coolest on our team. So obviously we'll need the YouTube star.
Right.
And we'll also need Synthesis and Skyrocket because their powers are very easy to understand.
Yeah, okay.
That is my 2 suggestions.
Although I think we should probably go for the first one.
Okay.
The troubled people.
So, start us off with Envoy.
Oh man, I was gonna be my next pick.
Exactly. Just move him on up here.
Don't let weapon have a child soldier.
All right.
Actually,
there you go.
I wanted Envoy. You guys suck.
We'll trade
Thank
you
you.
Envoy for Harbinger.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, we take knock.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Hey, I stuck to my agreement.
No.
I picked somebody else
not-
first.
Okay, fine. I get.
We're gonna take Offset.
Offset. Oh, okay.
The guy who nullifies powers. Because if
Yeah.
something goes wrong, Balance, with anything, we have somebody who can shut it down.
Good idea. Good idea.
With brain hemorrhages. Good job.
With our theme, who's next?
Well, they took Offset. I was going to say
Right.
probably Exemplar.
Say again? Yeah, Exemplar.
He's got
I
to
would
be fucked
agree.
up. Look who his mentor is.
Yep,
I thought
exactly.
you were gonna pick Catalyst. He is a villain. What cool.
He's not
I
a
left-
villain.
I
He's
made sure to
actually
leave.
a pretty hopeful, inspired young man.
Right now he is.
All right, Drake, you can choose this one.
I'm torn between Catalyst and Synthesis.
What did Catalyst do again?
He catalyzes.
Energy projection.
How is this
Energy-
difficult? His name.
But
what he does is in the name.
But that's not what he does.
It is. It is exactly what it is. Chris,
I will
just
actually admit,
use the definition for catalyst when describing his powers.
I actually do just go to Google, find their most obvious power, do a dictionary search, and find something based on it.
Okay.
Some of the times.
He
who do you-
intensifies
who do you-
reactions.
No, a catalyst intensifies reactions. That's all it does.
Mhm.
So that is not the power. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it kind of.
Yeah, you could stretch it that way, but that is not the same. Could be between catalyst and synthesis.
Yep.
They shouldn't be on the same team.
Choose who you want. I mean, I would probably lean towards synthesis a little bit, but just a little bit. So
And your reasoning behind that is?
He wants an all-girl team.
Well, I know that he wants an all-girl team.
that's actually kind of how it's turning out, isn't it?
Well, you
I
are
think
Team
I can't believe
Fancy
you're not going to take
Unicorn.
the twins.
She would be an excellent flanker.
I can't believe you're not going to take the twins.
Well, we only need one sorcerer,
You don't
and
need
you have
two
me.
sorcerers.
Right.
But
that
they
would
work
be three.
together.
That would be
Whatever.
3 sorcerers.
People make no sense.
We'll go with synthesis.
There's nobody who has body-changing powers, so I can't choose somebody with the same power as me.
Right, but at least I have arcane, so there's 2 arcane users in one group. And I understand his reasoning for wanting to have. Well, I don't understand as a
All
character.
girls?
Balance weapon?
My reasoning for wanting what?
Honestly, I'd be okay with any of the ones that are left.
Do you want to take Rook?
Maybe.
Yeah, we could do that.
Team
Or do you
White
wanna
Girl over
take-
there.
I'm okay with Rook, Taupe, Skyrocket, Dynamo, Catalyst. Like I said, any of them that are left, I'm okay with.
We're going to take Skyrocket. We're going to take the Speedster.
Okay.
Skyrocketing.
And fight.
There will be no
Like-
afternoon delight at camp.
Right.
We can
None.
ask her all about the Hawaiian volcanoes.
None.
That's what you say now.
No, none.
Playing the banjo.
Who's the most troubled left there, you think, there, Mark?
I don't know.
Catalyst?
Which one's the most troubled?
So, Dynamo
if they're
was
not on suicide
kidnapped
watch, I
and
don't want 'em.
experimented on by the architect.
Yep, we'll just take her.
All right.
Done.
Catalyst is overcompensating for the fact, realizing he's an arch villain now, and
Right.
he doesn't like that entire concept.
Right, but she was experimented on. I that's probably exploitable by the dark bad. So let's just keep her out of his.
You're a dick.
And yet people are criticizing my choices. Okay.
Right.
No, Team White Girl looks very efficient.
I'm just trying to continue this type.
Oh, dang.
SWF.
I will say, officially, Knock is actually Hispanic, Indigenous, and white.
There you go.
So
In
suck
your
it,
face,
haters.
Yeah.
Well, you've certainly diversified.
With blonde hair.
Tricks Armenian and I'm Latino. We're diversified enough.
What country did she go to the Olympics for?
U.S.
Drake is what?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm Armenian.
Armenian.
She's from
Okay.
Arizona.
So an Armenian and a Hispanic male have picked up all the white girls. Yep, you've diversified.
Totally did. I wanted you on my team too, but you know.
Yeah, well.
That way he could have
It would just
all
be a hair
the.
of white girls.
I
And yet-
love the little white girls.
And yet I wanted to be on your team too.
I know. See? Think about that.
What is it about that?
Oh, think of the slash fic.
Okay.
God,
Thanks, Danny.
I-
All right.
they're up.
Okay. Well, we could take the other sorcerer. Actually, they do probably know how to work well together,
Or they could beef at each
or
other.
they could hate each other. We don't know.
Yeah.
Does anything in their folders mention how they work together?
Oh, amazingly well. In fact, Rook has a tendency to be more aggressive. She is more defensive. Her powers seem to be centered on enhancing people. His are more assault. But there's also reports that their connection's more important than anything else around them.
So
Okay.
we may want to break them out of their comfort zone for this.
And just
game.
see how they operate.
Yes.
Probably Catalyst for me then.
All right.
You were gonna make a token comment. I know you were.
No, actually, it just struck me as hilarious that so the two people that work well together, they've now deliberately split apart. So now he's the most traumatized one, and we should pick him.
No, absolutely. No, right. We're definitely that. That's yeah.
I'm just saying, if this is to test people, we probably shouldn't let them be in their comfort zone.
Right. Exactly. I'm totally cool with this.
Balance weapon?
You want to take Taupe?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we take Taupe.
Yay! We got the.
Hooray!
Because I need some help with my YouTube channel.
Hey,
You mean
hey,
with your
Rook,
one viewer?
you weren't chosen last. We just went alphabetical.
No. You guys picked this before they were even there.
So now Balance and Weapon have team diverse girls.
Except we have a guy.
And you have the white guy.
A white guy.
He is white, but officially he's Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because they're not white.
Well, no, I completely. So, people actually start showing up.
I subscribed to Taupe's channel real quick.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, obviously.
She was the most popular one out there. I was already subscribed.
Right.
Hmm?
So
She was
people
just
actually start
wondering why-
showing up.
Yep.
Did you see the one where
couple
she
quick-
went to the suicide forest and then
Yeah.
raised that guy from the dead?
Yeah. What?
I mean, that's a little crass, don't you think?
With light powers? How does that work?
I forgot what her powers were.
I totally don't see that. If she was using dark powers, then yes, she could have resurrected him. But just saying.
So just appearances. I basically picked pictures for them. Like I said, though, Synthesis is wearing full mask and even kind of a helmet thing going.
Oh, weird. They look nothing like their pictures.
And another quick thing. The kind of your power levels you're getting. Dynamo is is even more stronger than Envoy. She's really amazingly strong and tough, but she's also 4'8", so she's really tiny.
All right.
Little power pint.
Dear God, so what you're saying is I shouldn't irritate her because she'll punch me right in the balls.
Yes.
She could.
So she's taking my niche, huh?
And
Yep.
Yep.
Now there's another tiny girl.
Who punches people?
Yep.
The tiny girls can hang out together.
Braid each other's hair.
Mm-hmm.
so everyone starts showing up. You haven't found Knock yet.
Haven't found?
Yes, he hasn't showed up yet.
Okay.
Other people are starting to show up. They're kind of, milling around, talking.
And I make
Knox
sure
isn't
I have
talking
my
to your
acoustic-
girlfriend.
I have my acoustic
That is possible.
guitar on my back. Because I don't go anywhere without an instrument.
It is acoustic, though, right? You did say that?
Mhm.
Okay, good, because that is the appropriate camp instrument.
Right.
It
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
I mean, I may be from the dark bad according to Aperion, but I do have taste.
But yeah,
I didn't say you're from the dark bad.
you know about camp.
Also, of course you have taste in music. You're the dark bad.
Right. The devil always has the best music.
Right.
He's gonna pull out a special
Exactly.
camping piano.
No.
No, he could bring out the tribal drums.
The dark bad's got to be sexy. That's how it gets everyone.
I believe travel drums are called bongos. And
Sure.
He's
So,
got a special camp steam organ.
so we're all wearing our really short shorts and our camp t-shirts, and we've got our whistles around our necks.
Who wears shorts?
I don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm the rebel in the group. So, I'm wearing blue jeans and denim.
And all black, and he's just sweating all the time.
And denim?
No, I was just joking.
Weapon is wearing an all black with white pinstripe Adidas
black-
tracksuit
With a black hoodie. Because
and Adidas shoes and a
Mhm.
bottle of vodka, and he's crouching.
No, you're not.
You are not crouching with a bottle of vodka.
Are you doing the squat, Nick?
Yep.
I mean, no, technically, could we prevent him from creating a bottle of vodka in his hand?
That seems like a really poor example.
Right. But I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm making myself look like a slob.
Hey, KT. I feel like our planning and group choice is more and more appropriate.
I agree. But I also think that if Weapon is just making vodka, then really all he's doing is just drinking himself, and so he's not going to get drunk.
No, not at all. But
he's
what a
gonna
poor
disturb
example.
Well, yeah.
It's the power of suggestion.
He is drinking himself.
He's getting drunk on the power of suggestion.
Well, I make sure I greet all of our team. as they come.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yep, and I do the same thing because, I got to show solidarity with Arclight.
Yeah, I go because balance goes.
I've got a clipboard.
so
I have the
everyone's
clipboard
showing
in
up.
our group, Arclight.
What's that?
I have the clipboard in our group, but instead of checking
Okay.
off names, I'm actually just writing song lyrics.
Glad I can count on you.
No problem.
So you still, Knox still has not showed up.
I will
I will
look into it.
check her, social media.
She is strangely quiet until you feel hands over your eyes.
Okay.
Lou,
Trinity.
she spins you around and kisses you.
Oh!
Hello.
Whistle.
Yeah. Flag on the play.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
Let's go
No
ahead and put the
PDA.
other
No
three
PDA
people
at camp.
on the screen just for the other three people that are powered and around.
Oh!
It was time.
No PDA.
Yep. Oh! You see Drake just go, well, cheerio, Arclight. I'll take the rest of our team. You can deal with the fallout. Raven, Synthesis, Catalyst with me. Let's go.
Show you to your cabins.
Let's just vacate the premises.
Turquoise, shut your eyes. Don't look.
I look over June, honestly. Chris?
She didn't actually notice that.
Okay.
Would she like to see the GoPro footage?
Right.
She might notice it later.
Hey, Chris, I got to
Yes.
bounce real quick to let the dog out.
Okay.
I quickly try to remove that from the feed. No.
Huh, I just uploaded this video called Savage Burn. I wonder what it's about.
All right. I look a little embarrassed for a minute. Hey, Trent. Long time no see.
Yeah. So the weird thing is, a couple months ago, I was flipping some channels and I saw this guy with a sword. I'd almost seen that style before somewhere. I had to start looking up this guy and this sword. And lo and behold, who was it? A world champion sword fighter that I knew. Weird.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right?
And I said, hey, he is amazing with the sword. I don't see your sword anymore.
Well, you know, like a sword
When you
has.
say sword, is that like a double entendre?
Don't help. Don't help, Alex.
Sorry.
The sword has kind of limited use for fighting villains unless I was going to stab them. So I sort of went to something less lethal.
She reaches and grabs one of the arrows. This one wraps people in a bolo when it hits them.
See, stuff like that. That's cool. You can't do that with a sword. Do you have any, like, have you actually tried to make one of those stupid, like, boxing glove arrows? They always look incredibly, like, unusable, but it would be hilarious if you managed.
Non-aerodynamic, dynamic.
Right.
Did I see not kiss Arclight?
Yeah.
So I walk over to Arclight.
I imagine quite a few people saw it.
I walk over to Arclight and I look at him and then I look at her and then I look at him again and I go, "Do you have two girlfriends now?"
I walk over to June and do the distracting thing.
I'm glad that Weapon could just make this more awkward. No, Trinity and I have known each other a long time.
So you kiss people on the mouth that you know for a long time?
Sometimes
So should I kiss you on the mouth?
we haven't been close that way.
Well, I'm confused.
It's kind of somewhat like we've had the discussion about Sam, right?
Yes.
That's the kind of relationship that you need to have before kissing somebody is okay.
June is helping me get paperwork in order in the other room.
I am speaking quietly about this to Weapon.
I go, but if you're doing that stuff with more than one person, isn't that called two girlfriends?
Oh, being awesome. Hot top. Oh, no. All right.
I high five. No. No, it's complicated. It's more complicated than that, Weapon.
I kind of squint at him, and then I turn around and walk back to my group. All right, kids, let's go to your cabin. Come on.
I don't call them kids because what? They're like
They're
a
your age,
year,
pretty
or
much.
they're our age.
They're your age, yes.
Weapon's actually 42.
What are our team names?
Team Fancy Unicorn.
Okay.
No,
Team
we don't know
Sorting
what our
Hat.
team name is.
Balance, what's our team name?
Team Sorting Hat.
Laser Sharks.
Yeah. Yeah, Team Laser Sharks. That's us.
All right, I'm back.
Team Dragon Ball Z.
We are Team Laser Sharks.
What are we again?
Team Fancy Unicorn.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping
I'm
the
not-
name.
I don't care. Because I'm that kind of goth person. I just don't care.
So golf.
I'm joking about the goth thing.
Yeah, you're
You're
totally.
Team
You're
Team
totally
Fancy
no.
Unicorn with clove cigarettes.
Yep.
What's that?
Yep.
Club cigarettes?
Correct. Clove cigarettes.
Clove?
You're goth.
Nice.
We have to have 12 cigarettes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
need to
rule.
work at Cinnabon.
It's a
Well,
rule.
Princess Narrows.
So what happened between you and Noct that I should know?
We're just chatting and explaining to Weapon why her kissing me does not automatically make her my girlfriend, and why I don't have 2 girlfriends,
And why he can't kiss you like that?
and why I should kiss Weapon like that, and Weapon shouldn't kiss me.
Okay, yeah, it's a good
it was-
reason. It's a
It was
good
not
reason.
a discussion I thought I would have to have.
Well, I guess it's a good reason why I'm showing the rest of our team the rest of the campgrounds while you're dealing with Noct.
I chat with Nock. I like Nock. It's been a long time.
Are you gonna tell her you have a girlfriend?
I don't think I need to now.
Oh,
I think
Why?
I think it's abundantly clear.
oh. Hi, Knock. Bye, Knock. And I walk away.
You're such a dick.
Why?
You are a something they call a cockblocker.
I don't think Nock cares.
Remember that song? Something about your booty.
Yeah, I'm just going to show our group around the camp and introduce them to one another. And
Yeah.
Take them to their cabin.
yep,
Give them a list
Yeah.
of the rules.
Yeah.
Deal.
Okay, so a couple quick things on them. Envoy immediately, before you get to the rules, he starts asking about the rules. He demands to know bedtimes, demands to know when he expects people up, what time
God
things will be
damn.
done.
no,
Well, this will
absolutely.
confuse them. Just do what you feel, man.
No,
He pulls out a knife and starts cutting people.
right, I was about to say that's the wrong person to say that to.
I say, okay, Gauntlet, his head explodes.
I lay out all the order that he needs.
Just I need
Because you're from the
structure.
block, and you're good at that.
Bed check at 0600 and
He
Yep.
needs
That would
structure.
be at probably 2200. Jack Wagon at 06 is in the morning.
no, right. That's what we're checking to make sure that his bed is perfectly made.
Oh, okay.
That's morning inspection. Okay.
Exemplar starts to ask Gauntlet about some of her codes.
Codes.
I was able to see some of the programming you do off the cuff through your technologies. It's impressive. I'd like to get a better look at it.
He's interested in your stuff.
Well, it's just sort of a thing. It just comes natural.
I get it. That's why I wanted to see. You are impressive.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm not the only one who's gonna get kissed today.
Really? Because I'm just going to go ahead and track up that Doom track.
You never said anything about it.
You said your
You
code.
said your code was good.
Yep.
Right.
He didn't
But where's
actually
my
mention-
code come from?
That's
you're
up to you.
reading
You
way
were
too much
picking.
into it.
Yes.
I think you're actually good at coding anyway, aren't you?
No.
So
Yeah.
No. I go to the worst school in the city. We don't have a computer program.
you don't need one. You can learn all you need off the internet.
The what?
The thing your demon body gives you access to.
Oh, right.
Demon body.
Each one of our kids gets their own personal balance.
Mm.
Did you show him around? Hey, did you show him? Hey, other balance. Did you show him? Yeah, we just went there.
Yeah.
Jane, it's
Dynamo
like,
seems to be kind of an aggressive person.
Okay.
A lot of posing and posturing.
She's hangry.
Okay.
They should feed her.
Yeah, probably a little more. She
I
looks-
mean, that makes sense to me. What was
Look how
done to
tiny
her?
she is.
Like,
well, Cardigan
Then,
was experimented on, but I'm not angry at everyone.
Mm.
Rook immediately starts asking
Only
about
Imperium.
the teams.
I've internalized all my anger.
What about the teams?
Just he's got a little bit of grudge against, we never actually came up with the football team. But, last year they beat his team, so he's got a little bit of aggression on that. But is asking about the teams and the players, starts naming off all the various players.
What teams is he talking about?
Football.
Who plays football?
So he wasn't asking about the camp teams, but football
No.
teams. Okay.
Yes. Professional sports.
I did not follow that.
It took me a second, but yeah.
Who's he asking?
Gauntlet and Empyrean.
Why?
Why would you talk to a girl about football? Weird.
Well, you can know whatever you wanted in a minute.
Don't be limited by yourself.
Weird.
That's right, Gauntlet. Don't be limited by yourself.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
I can talk football. That's not a problem.
Your high school has a lacrosse team.
And a football team.
Right, but he's been in the closet for a really long time. He knows a lot about football.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That is probably true.
Y'all are monsters. Why would you ever think that about Asher? He's what is all is best of us.
Because Asher was in the closet for a long time?
Because that's just true. Not anymore, but I still know a lot about football.
That didn't just go away.
Listen, the plays. Those calls last game. My God. That's all you have to say.
Yeah. I have a good
Okay. Balance and weapon.
Hmm?
Harbinger
Of sorrow.
comes off as pretty friendly, actually. She seems to be a nice person. She asks questions about some of the people you've had conflict with. She'll occasionally throw in, oh, yeah, I worked for him. Weird little stuff like that.
I ask her for all the juicy gossip about various supervillains.
Give me all the deets.
Yep.
Weapon wants to be on a gossip show.
Yeah.
Weapon is probably going to be the next. God dang, I just forgot her name.
Wendy Williams.
Oprah.
Oh.
The next
So-
Oprah.
I think
get a
Wendy
car.
Williams is more appropriate.
Beta.
All right.
Beta is pretty much a flirt.
Who
He's
is?
always trying to get places he should not be trying to get.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I could totally see that with Beta. Yeah. I mean, didn't you hear Arclight Wolf his butt?
That amused me.
Who's Beta?
He was the assassin guy that we fought in the tower.
Oh,
The multiple villains. Where you grabbed your sister and
disappeared.
disappeared.
Offset seems to be kind of annoyed right at the moment.
What's going on with Offset?
They put me with the two slow ones.
Slow. What'd you say?
Slow ones. Slow. Do you need it slower? How about this? The stupid ones. Does that help you?
Oh.
You do you, man.
Camper of the
Not
week.
regretting my choices.
I grow. Huge.
This is
You start to do that, and then you go back to normal. Keep on doing that. I'm going to turn you back into a little shiny ball of whatever you are.
Goo. He's a little ball of goo.
So keep your little dick in its pants, and we'll be all okay. You teach me how to be a superhero.
Mm-mm.
I punch him in the face.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Strike a child.
This camp is off to a wonderful
Truthfully,
start.
he is a child, but he's 17.
So he's older than me in human years.
Well, I mean, Drake's
Actually, I'm sorry,
17,
he's 60.
but it only punches Empyrean in the face when he makes, racist comments.
This is great.
You
can
punch him,
Mama.
he starts laughing.
I laugh too and high five him.
No, he doesn't high five you.
Well, I high five
He
him.
just laughs.
That's what I'm saying.
You
guys got a dick?
Skyrocket looks like she attempts to kind of break that up, but then kind of steps back. And you see a lot of insecurity in her. Taupe filmed all that thing, and it's already on the internet. It's already edited on the internet.
I me in it.
And it's named Heroes with a question mark.
That seems appropriate.
Hey, Arclight.
Yeah.
Good choices.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, yeah, I don't quite think you all that reflects on all of us.
Yeah, you think? I'm not excited about it.
I mean, it's
Hey, Arclight, you're still the team leader.
Yeah, I'm still not in control of all these camps. That's the problem.
I will admit to this. I will never
I'm just
punch
saying,
Arclight
you're still
in
the
the
team
face.
leader.
I know it.
Okay.
You should probably go deal with that. I'm
Do
just
I
saying.
even do I even know this is happening?
I mean, it did go up.
You
on
will
the
start
internet.
getting notifications. Your
Yeah, apparently we're trending.
Yep.
And that pops up on my phone. I will immediately head over there.
I mean, you
I
just
say,
followed her
cool.
on YouTube, so
Hey, Arclight. I'm sorry. Raven, knock Catalyst and Synthesis this way, please.
So, with them, Raven, there is definitely something odd about her. As you get closer to her, she is tall, but very thin, and her skin at times seems almost translucent. There's something off about her. She's the kind of person that will just stare at a tree for a minute or two at a time.
So sort of spacey. Okay.
Interesting. So, Raven, this way.
And then Synthesis and Catalyst, actually, they both seem to definitely have the young hero thing wanting. They want to, they both seem to be really eager.
Absolutely. We'll get to that.
We're excited to have you guys on the team. So.
Yep.
And as you're going on, you see Knock kind of put her arm around Raven's like, come on, let's go. They're calling us this way.
Oh, put it around Raven's shoulder? Yeah.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, right.
I'll be right back.
And I'll take over as vice captain while Arclight goes deal with whatever he's got to deal with.
So, Imperial Gauntlet, of course, you got that announcement. You got that video too.
As I move quickly through their camp and into the far camp.
Oh, did she monetize this video?
Probably. Offset should have come to our team, huh?
Excuse me. I'll just be a moment. Excuse me.
Right. Oh no, you turned my powers off. You're my favorite person ever.
Right.
Yeah, good luck turning my powers off.
How about we exchange?
There's no exchanging now.
Go.
That looks bad.
So I take our kids and we go do our camp thing.
I find weapon.
Yes, hello?
Hi, weapon.
Hi.
Okay. This is all televised, and it's all with kids.
Yep.
We can't be hitting our own camp kids.
Why not?
I don't care how much of
to train them.
This isn't training.
His reflexes.
No, you were not.
Yes, it was.
No, you were not. I saw the video.
Prove it.
I don't need to prove it. I'm the team lead.
That's a logical fallacy.
I don't care. Team lead.
Hey, Arclight, you hear in your ear. Make sure
Yeah.
Trope is away from you while you're having this discussion.
Oh, I'm already white noising this area.
Okay.
Look, this looks really bad when we hit our own kids during the discussions and explanations of rules. That comes when we actually have competitions, and you still never hit your own people.
Life is a competition.
What have you been watching?
Dr. Phil?
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, no more striking our own camp kids, and only striking them if it's appropriate, like the competition requires it. Otherwise, it looks like we're just beating children.
Okay, if that's the case, Offset's out. He's not joining our team.
Oh my God.
But.
Well, I think Balance gets to decide that too.
Don't get me wrong, he's an asshole, but
Now, the kid could be a dick, but if
So
he
why
has
should
any,
we train an asshole to be a superhero? That sounds like a terrible idea.
we don't necessarily need to, but one instance should not, be a disqualification.
Well, he called us stupid, so,
Yeah, he's
that's
a
an
dick.
insult. We deal with that.
We get insulted a lot. We have to deal with it.
I usually
Have you read our comment section?
insult.
No, have you read our comment section? Exactly. People have said way worse things about us.
First rule of the man.
Look,
Especially when it comes to me and Empyrean.
especially when we're on camera and in a camp with people that volunteer to be here, we need to act
Sorry, Drake.
like we want
That
them
is-
to act.
That is actually not true. You two have the biggest collection of slash fic.
Oh my God.
Probably true. I've written some of it.
So yeah, we need. That's all.
What?
We need to act like we want them to act, even if they don't.
I still don't understand why we should train an asshole to be a superhero.
And I'm saying that one instance of him being an asshole should not disqualify him. Everyone has
Okay.
bad days.
Well, that was his one strike.
Well, we should probably explain. Talk to Balance first off, because you guys are co-team leads, and then when you come to a consensus, you should make sure the team knows what the deal is.
I mean, they should know not to be an asshole to the people they're trying to learn from.
Sure, they should.
That's like sense.
He should
Really,
know
Bucket?
better. But we had to we also had to teach you some stuff, so just keep that in mind. Talk to Balance. You guys can handle your own team how you want, but make sure it's clear to everyone what the rule is.
Weapon,
that
you've
next
got
time-
your own personal
so-
balance also.
So that if he does something again, he knows what the consequence is.
I turn and look at Balance and I say, "You hear that?
I hear that.
Do you agree?"
As I talk to the other Balance, you communicate this to the main Balance,
The Balance Collective.
right? The Balance hive mind.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you agree with this, Balance?
Well, I mean, okay.
Yeah,
One
no,
instance of being an asshole should not kick him out of the entire program.
that was what I said. Yeah. So yeah, basically, no matter what, you can't be caught hitting our own kids anymore. That can't happen. At best, we can hit them in competition, and again, it's the other team. We're facing the other teams.
Not kids. They're
We just have to call it training.
You keep calling them kids like they're younger than us.
No,
I'm
we
pretty
are.
sure Offset's
All-
older than-
All of us are
He has
kids.
a beard.
We're all kids. Yeah. Our peers. How about that? Either way,
Sure.
the message should be clear at this point. So I'm going to go back to my team. You guys figure out what you want to do, and then make sure your team knows the deal.
Hey, Schwartz farts, get over here.
Oh,
That's not the best way to instigate either. You're already starting it off on a hostile foot. But you got to make sure you hash the rule out with Balance first.
Yeah, what do you want, Light Bright?
That's a good one, actually.
And then I go back to my own camp.
I catch you on the way to your camp.
Okay. Yeah.
So it would be really great this week if you could not crush my cousin's feelings.
I didn't even know that was going to happen. Okay, I had no idea.
Look, dude, I'm just saying, if you could not crush my cousin's feelings on camera, nationally, that would make me personally really happy.
Hey, I hate to break this to you.
You're not there.
No. You're really lucky that I have nothing against June and everything against you.
You're not there.
I have no plans to do that.
Okay. I mean, you're my brother. That would make me very sad. I mean, I plan to make a nice best man at you people's wedding.
Whoa.
Yeah, Saber actually, like, Arclight for a minute looks like blanches for a second, probably.
Right.
I've got at least 20 good years of playing the film.
Like,
we arranged things early in my family. You didn't know your dad and my aunt had signed some contract for arranged marriage? No, just kidding.
The Brados didn't do that.
I've got this thing with the different challenges.
Your dad has... Go ahead.
One of the challenges they're going to do is each of the 5 labels has got a challenge involved. I've actually got it all figured out and rolled out, so I can tell you exactly what's going to happen between the 12. So there are 5 categories here. Combat training, which is based on danger. Power potential, which is based on freak. Search and rescue, based on savior. Research and invention, based on superior. And crowd control, based on mundane.
Oh, okay.
Which one do you want to start with?
Powers.
Power potential?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's close to an hour, right, Mark?
We're actually over an hour by 12 minutes.
Okay, so we will take our first break there.